00 colon 00 colon 00. What's up, 12s? Listen up, because 00 colon 00 colon 03. What I'm about to tell you is going to 00 colon 00 colon 0004, shake the entire Pacific Northwest to 00 colon 00 colon 06, its core. Right now, as you're reading 00 colon 00 colon 09, this, three massive situations are 00 colon 00 colon 0011 unfolding simultaneously around our Seattle Seahawks. And trust me when I 00 colon 00 colon 15 say this, the fate of our entire 2025 00 colon 00 colon 18 season could be hanging in the balance. 00 colon 00 colon 20. We're sitting pretty at 3-1, tied with 00 colon 00 colon 23. The Niners and Rams in what's shaping up. 00 colon 00 colon 0025 to be an absolute bloodbath in the NFC. 00 colon 00 colon 27 West. But here's the thing that's got me losing sleep at night, 12s. There's 00 colon 00 colon 32. Something brewing behind the scenes that 00 colon 00 colon 0034 could either elevate us to championship contenders or send us spiraling into 0038 mediocrity. I'm talking about a 00 colon 00 colon 40 defensive coordinator who's walking a 00 colon 00 colon 42 tightrope between genius and disaster. 00 colon 00 colon 44. A scheduling nightmare that had our 00 colon 00 colon 46 beloved city on the verge of complete 00 colon 00 colon 48 chaos. And a trade rumor so explosive it, 00 colon 00 colon 51, could transform our offense overnight. 00 colon 00 colon 53. You want to know what's really keeping 00 colon 00 colon 55 me up at night? It's watching our head 00 colon 00 colon 57 coach implement a system that's 00 colon 00 colon 58, simultaneously dominating opponents. 00 colon 01 colon 01 while hiding a terrifying flaw that 00 colon 103 could explode in our faces at any 00104 moment. We're talking about at 00 colon 01 colon 06, statistical contradiction, so 00 colon 01 colon 0108 mind-bending, that it shouldn't even be 00 colon 01 colon 10, possible in the NFL. How can a defense 00 colon 112 be elite and fundamentally broken at the same time? And just when you thought 00 colon 01 colon 16, things couldn't get more intense, we've 00 colon 01 colon 0018 got the Baltimore Ravens potentially willing to hand us a weapon that could 0122 make our tight end room the most feared 00124 in the entire NFC. I'm talking about a 00 colon 01 colon 27 five-time Pro Bowler, a former All-Pro, a 00 colon 01 colon 0029 guy who was catching touchdown passes just 2 weeks ago like it was nothing. 00 colon 01 colon 34. But before I reveal who this mystery 00 colon 01 colon 0035 coach is and what catastrophic weakness 00 colon 01 colon 37 he's trying to hide, I need you to do 00 colon 140 something for me right now. Smash that 00 colon 01 colon 42 like button. Drop a comment telling me 00 colon 01 colon 44 how nervous you are. And if you haven't 00 colon 01 colon 46 subscribed yet, hit that subscribe 00:01:0048 button because you do not want to miss 00:01:50 what's about to unfold. The clock is 00:01:52 ticking 12s. We've got the Tampa 00:01:55. Bay Buccaneers coming to Lumen Field 00:01:57 this Sunday, and they've got a running 00:01:59 back who specializes in exposing exactly 00:02:0001, the kind of weakness we're desperately 00:02:04 trying to hide. One safety on our 00:02:06. Defense has already missed more tackles, 00:02:08, than an NY other player on the team. So 00:02:10, buckle up. 12s. Who is this coach? 00:02:13, flirting with disaster. What defensive? 00:02:15. Catastrophe is lurking beneath our 3-1 00:02:18 record, and which Hall of Fame caliber 00:02:20 tight end could be suiting up in action 00:02:22 green soon. Let's dive into the first 00:02:24 bombshell 00:02:26. All right, 12s, here it comes. The 00:02:28 name on everyone's lips, Mike McDonald. 00:02:31. Our defensive mastermind head coach who, 00:02:0033, brought the Baltimore Magic to Seattle at 0 hours, 2 minutes and 35 seconds, is currently orchestrating what can only 238 be described as the most confusing 00239 defensive performance in the entire NFL, 00:02:42. Let me paint you a picture that's going 00:02:0044 to blow your mind. 12 elves right now. 00:02:46. The Seattle Seahawks defense is the 00:02:48 second best unit in the entire league, 00:02:51. When it comes to yards per play, 00:02:52, allowing just for 0.5 yards. That's elite. 00:02:56 territory. That's championship level 00:02:58 defense. But here's where things get 00:03:00 absolutely insane. We're also sitting at 00:03:02, fourth worst in the entire NFL with 30 00:03:05 to miss tackles through just for games. 00:03:08. How is that even mathematically 00:03:09 possible? How can you be stingy as hell 00:03:11 with yards allowed while simultaneously 00:03:0013 whiffing on tackles like a college 00:03:15 freshman? It's like walking a tight rope. 00:03:18 over Niagara Falls while juggling 00:03:19 chainsaws. Technically impressive, but 00:03:22 absolutely terrifying to witness. Mike, 00:03:24. McDonald came to Seattle with a 00:03:0026. Reputation for building rocker lid 00:03:28 defenses. In Baltimore, his unit only 00:03:31 missed 90 to tackles the entire season. 00:03:33. That's upper half of the league. 00:03:34 territory. Last year, his first season, 00:03:37, with us, he took Pete Carroll's disaster, 00:03:0040, of a defense that had missed 129 tackles in 00:03:43 in 2023 and brought it down to 94. 00:03:46. That's elite coaching. But here's the 00:03:48 nightmare fuel. We're currently on pace 00:03:51 for 136 missed tackles this season. That 00:03:54 would be worse than the Pete Carroll 00:03:56 disaster year. How did we go from 00:03:58 improvement to regression in just one 00:04:00 off-season? Now, I know what you're 00:04:02 thinking, but we're 3-1. We're 00:04:04 winning games. And that's exactly what 00:04:07 makes this so dangerous. We've been 00:04:09 lucky. Every single team we've faced so far ranks in the bottom half of the league in scoring. We played the Arizona 00:04:15 Cardinals last week without James 00:04:0017. Connor, who year in and year out is 1 and 00:04:19 of the absolute best running backs in 00:04:21, the league at generating missed tackles, 00:04:24. We dodged a bullet there, but here's 00:04:26, where reality comes crashing down. This 00:04:28 Sunday, we're facing Tampa Bay and Bucky, 00:04:30 Irving. Irving's had a slow start this 00:04